So the Milwaukee Bucks, all right now are an interesting squad due to the fact that they are 28-16. They beat the Indiana Pacers, and they're currently a team that's in the third place. They're basically fighting with the Nets right now for second place in the East. Are the Milwaukee Bucks a threat, or is the injury of Chris Middleton what's holding them back?
You know, he's only played 7 games this year, which is a pretty nuts stat.
Yeah, it is.
He's
pretty
played
crazy.
7 games. He's averaging 11 points. I don't even want to shoot 32.5% from the field. Like, he just hasn't been healthy. I think it's definitely hindering them, but they've done a really good job in his absence. And Giannis is having an MVP season, but Pat Connaughton, Joe Ingles is back now recently. He came back, and he's still trying to get his legs under him. He's still trying to find out his shot for the year.
Yeah.
I think the ascension of Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez, like, it is pretty nuts. Both of these two guys this season. Like, they're having phenomenal seasons, both of them. The Bucks still scare me if I'm, top dog in the East, or if I'm just any team in the East. I would hate to play the Milwaukee Bucks if they're healthy, even if they're not. But Drew Holiday, I think he's done a phenomenal job this season too. I think Drew Holiday, just in general, is one of the more underrated point guards in the league.
100%.
So I'm still scared of this team. But yeah, if Chris Middleton, if we go a whole nother month and Chris Middleton's still, I don't know. I'm not an injury guy, but if this was still going on, yeah, maybe it's
the same injury as the first one, right?
Yeah, he's just like tweaked it out.
It's what is a hamstring? Is it?
Yes.
It is.
I don't know.
Let me confirm. I know it's one of those injuries that it lingers. You know what I mean?
And all lower body stuff, you gotta watch out for the linger.
Yeah, so it's his knee. So injury, but I want to see if there's any update on it. It's just he's rehabbing right now, and it's just like, yeah, it's a lingering injury problem for Chris Middleton. Now, this is where I want to kind of pivot. Do you think the fact that potentially, Chris Middleton, obviously he just wants to come back, but is this a guy that with more and more days that pass, and if they continue to win, that they might be fine moving on from Chris Middleton?
I think
because they're winning. They're the second seed in the East with him only playing second games. That instead of paying him $45 million, you could argue that, I can pay 2 guys $20 million each.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note they're the 3rd best defensive team in the league
without him.
And offensively, yeah, they're struggling. They're bottom, 7th worst offense. But yeah, I do think it brings something interesting up. I mean, yeah, I know Brooks getting up there in age too, but yeah, you got Drew, you got Giannis, you got Brooks, you got Brooks. That's the golfer. You got Bobby. They have a bunch of studs on the defensive side, even down to their bench, Javon Carter. But I don't know if maybe they're sounding the alarm yet. But I think people might start to come to draw that conclusion, like, oh damn, you know what? But I think honestly, Chris is gonna shut everyone else up when he gets back, because
obviously they're better with Chris Middleton. I'm just saying, the best qualities availability.
No, definitely, but he's always been a reliable health.
Yeah, this is just a 1-year fluke, but you don't know if what's that quote by Bill Walsh? You rather trade a player a year too early than a year too late.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that a good quote?
Yeah.
You rather trade a player a year too early than a year too late.
Yeah. Now, if the Bucks win it all, we got a different convo, which they very well might.
Oh yeah, it's a different convo completely if they win it. But I mean, I still will say that if I had to put money on it right now to pick 3 teams that I wouldn't be surprised to see in the NBA, final conference finals in the East, okay, that would be, my 3 teams would be the Brooklyn Nets, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Even with Chris Middleton injured.
Yeah.
But I do agree that Chris Middleton does make them better, regardless of what his health status is currently.
Yeah, he takes them to that next level. He's their closer.
Yeah. I wonder if they're just trying to make the decision on because I think it's evident that he is like you said, he's their closer. He's the guy when people are double teaming Giannis that they can reliably trust to make the right plays.
Yeah, he can get a bucket. I think, I won't panic unless we're a month out from now, unless after All-Star break, he's like this was still going on, which I don't anticipate that. Then I'd be like, well, shit, what's going on here?
No, I agree. Now let's move over and talk about a team that I think this guy we've talked about him multiple times before, but I personally believe he is crucial to the success of the Golden State Warriors.